Jai Hind. My name is Maj.VP Sharma. I am a retired army officer. I served in army from 1985 to 2001 for 16 years. And then for another 16 years in multinationals like Ericsson, Nokia and Cisco. And for last 7 years, I have been running my agri-tech startup by the name Gratitude Farms. We are headquartered in Pondicherry, but today our business is growing around Hyderabad and some other places. We are into natural farming. Our mission is pretty aspirational. In next 10 years, we hope to convert 1 million acres of land into natural farming, and in the process help grow about 100 million trees, medicinal trees, high value fruit trees, etc., long life trees. We have had a very interesting journey till now. We basically focus, our business model is that we take up barren, unused land from individual owners or corporates who have no use for it or who are not actively using it. We take that land up and then convert it into very rich, biodiverse natural farming practice using traditional methods, and we have learnt beautifully how deep is the knowledge system in India for the natural farming practices. We practice elements of Vriksha Ayurveda, Nakshatravanam, etc. And these are things that we are learning still. And the value that we bring is we synthesize this traditional knowledge with the latest technologies. And our attempt is, number one, to prove first to ourselves and then to everyone else that the yield per acre in natural farming is as high, if not more, than chemical farming. And it makes a very strong business case to go back to the roots of non-chemical farming. We have about 200 acres of farmlands around Hyderabad. Our model is essentially involving not just the knowledge elements. Knowledge is one thing, but to apply it on ground, it involves design. The land resource is limited. How do I maximize the one unit economics factor that is applicable for every person engaged with agriculture, which is revenue per acre per year? For that, we design the farms very carefully. The way I put it, we take land in acres but design in square feet. We follow multi-cropping model. We follow staggered plantation model. And these are all things which are very well known in the traditional circles. Just as you will mimic a forest where in a small area you will have 100 different varieties of flora and plants. So while practicing natural farming, one realizes that the central theme is how to improve the soil fertility and improve the biodiversity. Then nature takes over. One of the things that we realized, we started with vermicompost and other soil-based nutrients that natural farming has, Jeevamritam, Panchakavya, etc. And then elements of integrated pest management, all those things. But the one addition that we were so fortunate to add last year when I became member of the Progressive Biochar Society in Hyderabad was how important and critical is to enrich my compost with biochar. So we have been working closely with the team. There are very knowledgeable people in the group who have educated me on this, and I can give only a live example. We have a 125-acre mango farm which was very low yield, and when we went there first time last year, there was no biodiversity. In a 100-acre farm, 125-acre farm, no birds, no insects. The yield was extremely low. So the first thing we did was to improve the soil fertility with biochar enabled compost. Second, all the additives as per the regimen that we would have for improving the soil fertility continuously. Third, clean up the chemicals in the leaves that had been indiscriminately put by the previous team. And we used buttermilk spray. We used a whole range of liquid organic sprays to improve the flowering, the fruiting, and I can only talk of the result. As of day before yesterday, in last 3.5 months from 125 acres, we have already harvested 52 tons of mangoes. Compare it with the result of the last 3 years, it was 12 to 14 tons in the whole year. And we have got another about 30 tons to go because we are having 13,000 trees of a variety called Punasa, which will continue to give harvest till about September. So we'll close at about 80 tons. And we are not going to stop at that. Biochar enabled compost was central to improve the strength of the trees. And I think I would like to speak away from numbers. This is the way the tree tells us, the Mother Nature tells us that I am happy with you. And then she gives the bounty. So the lesson here is everything is available to us, it's here. And how did I use the biochar? I had members in Progressive Biochar Society. Mr. Gupta connected me to one of the suppliers. We have taken probably 100 tons, mixed it with my compost and other elements like Calotropis solution, Jeevamritam, etc., activated the whole solution and applied it. We are going to be using biochar in an increasingly intense manner in every crop of ours. It is integral part to our soil development and fertility improvement. Thank you.